Good morning, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm in Budapest, Hungary, and Hungarian food is known for its bright red paprika and really meaty stews and so many other delicious dishes. Today we're gonna go on a food tour, a local food tour of Budapest. We're gonna eat a lot of amazing food, especially focusing on street food and market food. And I'm gonna meet up with my friend Adam, who's gonna take us around. He's from Budapest, and I'll share all of the food with you in this video. But first, we are walking on our way to the ultimate food market in all of Budapest, the Great Market Hall. Hey Adam.
Hi, how are you?
Yes, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you, hi.
And so we're starting this morning at the Great Market Hall of Budapest. What is the local name for it?
It's the Nagy Vásárcsarnok.
Nagy Vásárcsarnok.
Yes.
Okay, that's the name.
Good.
We're gonna walk around and we're gonna start eating. It looks just like a massive, almost like church. It's huge. Wow. Will impress you, just the sheer size of it. And Adam is just explaining to me that although it's very, very popular for tourists and for people visiting Budapest to come to this market, it's still very local, and it's the biggest market in Budapest, and still lots and lots of locals shop for their daily necessities here, especially sausages and meats, but there's fruits, there's vegetables, there's spices, there's everything you need here. This is a bit of a meat paradise. It is a meat paradise. And there's salamis and all the different spiced sausages. And so we're gonna stop here. They actually have a whole sampler's platter where you can taste. Those are all different types of salami.
Yeah.
Okay,
They are, yeah.
Always good to get your morning started with some salami. First bite of salami. Oh wow, yeah. So like fatty, juicy. And I like how it's cut so thin, so you just get like that layer of flavor.
It's pretty good.
It's really good. Like the fatty content, but how like well distributed it is. Like a bright pink one. The bright pink one is really good too.
Yeah, I like
It has this like bright, punchy flavor to it.
It's called too.
And it's like the crackling, the crispy skin
Exactly.
of both the pork, the pig, and the goose. Okay, we'll start with the pork. That is a big chunk. Oh wow.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's just like a chunk of lard, crispified. And now we gotta try the goose. Wow. Oh, so that's more like almost like a fried jerky. Okay, it has meat on it.
It's very tasty.
Yeah, it's just very tasty. But because it's so fatty, it's juicy, crunchy and juicy. That was deliciously meaty and juicy and crunchy. From here, we're gonna go downstairs. There's more like food stalls, I believe, and then try some more food, especially kind of like a pickled cabbage. There's a long tradition of pickling vegetables in Hungary. You'll find a number of pickle shops and just like an array of bright, colorful vegetables, all pickled, all in their juices, and just like stacks of jars. And they do some like interesting designs and put some smiley faces on some of the pickled vegetables as well. Is it the same chilies or just they're
Kind
different?
of the same.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe the red ones,
Okay, ebből kérnénk egyet.
and maybe the cucumber. Quickly, a word to learn in Hungarian is köszönöm. Köszönöm, which means thank you. That's always one of the best words to know in any country. And then for short, you can say köszi.
Köszi as well.
Köszi.
Yeah.
Köszönöm.
Köszönöm is. and
Köszönöm. Köszönöm. I don't know what type of chili this is, but it's like, it's very cool. Wow. It's juicy. All of that briny, vinegary liquid. It's a little bit sweet, but sour, really sour. The cabbage on the inside provides a really nice, like, snappy crunch to it. And then the chili is more creamy. Okay, I'm gonna try the spiciest chili now. Just like completely juices with that salty, sour liquid. Not too spicy, but I haven't gotten to the seeds yet, which I'll get to the next bite. Oh yeah. Get to the seeds, it's a little bit spicier. This one is like a cucumber pickle sandwich. It's just stuffed full of cabbage. Oh, the juiciness. Okay, this one is a little bit sweeter. Now on the upstairs floor, and this is where most of the cooked food is. It's mostly like the edge of the market is full of food stalls and like a food court style. But we're gonna actually walk back to the front there where there's a restaurant that was recommended, and they have very good local food there. That's Fakanal Etterem. Fakanal?
It means a wooden spoon.
Ah, the wooden spoon, okay.
Really spicy? No?
Sure,
Really?
sure. I mean, if you make it that way.
Alright, if you want spicy,
Yeah, sure.
prepare you by.
Oh, thank you, okay. So mainly what they serve now is breakfast, which are the scrambled eggs, because a lot of the dishes are not quite ready yet. Simmered that sausage with some peppers, and then dropped in the eggs, and he's dishing that out right now. Thank you very much.
That's for you.
I think that one is
That's
for you.
lady. Eat empty.
Thank you very much. Oh, you can smell that sausage. So this would be a very typical Hungarian breakfast.
Yeah, absolutely.
The sausage, and the eggs, and just like you like caramelized, I mean, in some oil, but also just the fat of the sausage being released as you fried it. It's so aromatic.
I like it. He put the green paprika in it, which is a bit spicy.
Yeah.
It makes it better.
It's like everything you could want in a plate of scrambled eggs and sausage. Like you got the saltiness from the sausage, the paprika, the green chilies in there, the onions. It's great with the bread too, because that just sort of like, it fully mops up the juices, the meat and egg juices. Oh yes, that is a bite. From here, we've got a lot more food to eat, so we're gonna actually head out of the market, and there's a place not too far away that's very popular, and we're gonna go there to eat some more Hungarian dishes. That was just about a 10-minute walk from the market, and this place, how do you pronounce this place?
Belvárosi Disznótoros.
Belvárosi
It's hard to pronounce.
Disznótoros.
Yeah.
Okay. Really like a on-the-go kind of restaurant, very popular. I know it's very popular, but we're here early, luckily, before the main lunch rush. You smell a lot of meats, especially like grilled kind of meats, but they're very well known for their sausages. I know a lot of people come in here for sausages. They have a lot of marinated meats going, some pickles. It smells incredible in here.
We're gonna take it outside.
Okay.
And we have the knife and forks on the table.
Okay. And we're still waiting on the Mangalica, the curly-haired pig pork steak to arrive. But we got the sausages. That's what a lot of local people would come here, just to eat the sausages.
They do around
on the go.
lunchtime. This
Around
place is
lunchtime.
full. Yeah.
This place is full. Just grab some forks. Which one do you want to start with?
I'll go with the regular one.
Yeah, the regular one. Oh, look at that skin, that casing. Oh, you can just see like the oils just coming out of it when you press it down with that knife. That's beautiful. A little dip in the mustard. Wow. I believe it's paprika that's making it red again. That's one of those sausages that when you take your first bite, you get the flavor, but as you keep on chewing, more and more flavor comes out of it. Like the oily juices, the paprika in there. This one is the liver, and then this one is the blood sausage?
Yeah.
Okay, liver sausage. Oh, that skin, it just kind of like cracks. Oh, and is there rice in here or something?
Yeah.
Or there is, okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you gotta be careful it doesn't like crumble on you. I'll scoop this guy back up.
Jaj, köszönjük szépen!
Oh, there is. Oh, here comes the pork, I think. Oh, nice. Thank you very much. Wow, the liver sausage. Wow, it's kind of garlicky, but you can taste the nutmeg in it, I believe. Really nutmeggy. And it's kind of like a whole sausage packet, like tube meal deal, because there's rice in it too. This one is the blood sausage, so there's, oh, it kind of like squeezes out like toothpaste almost from that skin. That is awesome. And this one also has rice, maybe?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
it does.
Wow. But yeah, the curdled blood, that just kind of like wraps it together with the rice. And that's definitely a natural casing. Oh, the blood sausage is incredible. Like, the blood is so creamy and rich. And then with the little grains of rice, you can feel all the grains of rice. Kind of a nutmeg flavor to me. Maybe a little cinnamon. But that's just like hearty. And the blood doesn't even have a like irony taste to it. It's just delicious. Really good. All three of them are totally different. All three of them are like extraordinary. And it almost looks like shredded cheese, but the only reason I know it's horseradish is because I can smell it. And so there's a little pile of fresh horseradish shredded on the side here. Oh, I love horseradish. Yes, that's just pure horseradish. It's sweet. Oh, that actually has some spice to it too. That goes up your nose immediately a little bit. Oh, I love it.
Mangalica.
Mangalica. And that it's if you look at a picture of a Mangalica pig, you'll see it. It's really hairy, it's furry, but it's native to Hungary and it's prized in Hungary, but it's actually prized around the world, especially for its high fat content. But legend says that the fat is healthier than other types of pigs, so it's a good kind of fat. I saw it on the menu, we had to go for it. It looks like it's a thin strip of the pork, but then inside is pieces of bacon as well as caramelized onions in the Mangalica fat. All right, Adam, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing.
That is so good. Tastes like it's been like fried multiple times in its own fat for that much flavor.
It's really juicy.
Really juicy. And like tender but not too tender. But you taste all the flavor from the fat, from the onions, from the bacon in the inside. They have a nice bowl of chili sauce at the front here that it's all self-service, so we walk in there with a plate. I think that might go really well with the pork. Okay. And that bacon also like offers incredible, like impressive flavor to that pork. Chili sauce is quite salty, but good. Just a tiny bit spicy, but flavor, unbelievable. I think both the quality of the pork and then the combination of those onions caramelized with the bacon, all like wrapped up. That is amazing. Potato with paprika and onions. It's really good. The flavor of the paprika and then the sweetness of the onions and then some of the pickled cabbage, red cabbage. Which is a little more on the sweeter side. And then of the sausages, I think the liver sausage is my favorite.
Okay.
What do you think? Which one is your
I love the blood one the most.
The blood one?
Yeah.
And then with that horseradish. And as we're leaving this place now, it is just packed. It's not even 12 yet, I think it's like 11:30, but the line goes all the way out the door, all the way down the road a little bit. But yeah, it's very popular, especially at lunchtime. And you know why that line stretches so long, because the food is so good, especially if you love sausages, especially if you love meats. Okay. Next up, we're gonna eat what is one of the most popular sweet snacks in Hungary. I believe that is called kurtoshkalach, but it is the funnel cake or a chimney cake. Sometimes it's like a hollow kind of grilled donut. How do you say the name again?
Kurtoshkalach.
Kurtoshkalach. In order to make it, she takes the dough and wraps it around this like curler. It is like a roll of dough. Then it goes into the oven, which is actually like a rotating chimney oven. It is like a chimney. And then so that like bakes evenly, rotisserie. And then after that, they like roll it into the different seasonings that you can get. There's like cinnamon, there's some nuts, there's vanilla. Nice.
Smells amazing.
Wow. Ying and Mike are trying the one with ice cream, which is a less traditional version, but the traditional version is just either cinnamon or vanilla flavors. I like how it has like, it's like a coil of dough, which is all roasted perfectly or grilled perfectly or cooked perfectly because it continually spins like a rotisserie chicken. And that's amazing because it's like really fluffy on the inside, but really crispy on the outside. Fluffy that is on the bottom, and then how crispy golden that is on the top. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, that's exactly right. Like so fluffy on the inside. They're almost like ribs, like pork ribs, but like the bakery version of pork ribs. It's like caramelized and crispy, extraordinarily good. And it's like not too heavy either. Like
No, yeah.
it's light and fluffy, crispy, sweet. That is a must-eat when you are in Budapest. And from here, we're gonna walk along the river to the next. Actually, okay, this is something I'm really looking forward to eating. Really, really looking forward to eating. Right in front of the metro station. Actually, it's almost like part of the metro station, but kind of like to the side, is one of the most famous and one of the best places in all of Budapest to try something called langos, which is, or it's a fried bread covered with toppings. We're gonna get the traditional one and we're gonna see. Thank you. It's not a sit-down place, it's just a stall. But as soon as you step under, actually this entire square, you can smell the aroma, but if you step under this umbrella, just this poof of fried dough, meaty aroma just hits your nostrils. It smells so good. We ordered just the classic one, which comes with sour cream and cheese. That's the traditional version, that's the classic. And I think we're just gonna walk around the corner. They have some seats where it will be easier to devour this. Is there a strategy for eating this?
Just grab it and
grab the whole thing?
Yeah, just eat the whole thing.
That is so cool. And I love how, yeah, you just pick up the entire thing. Like, there's just no dainty way to do this one. And I love it. That is my style. What more could you ask for? Like, pillowy, gooey, crispy dough, sour cream, the garlic spread, like the garlic on the bottom, and then just like warm, half-melted cheese. Oh man, that is so good.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a good langos.
You know it's a good langos when the paper that you're holding it on turns translucent and like sticks to the metal bench that you're sitting on. I love the way you eat it too.
Oh wow.
The cheese is not like cooked onto it, but because the bread is hot,
Yeah,
it kind of like half melts.
Exactly.
It's one of those foods you just want to put your face into, and you love every moment of it. It is so good that like with every bite you get this burst of garlic. Conveniently, like just right around the corner is the downtown market, which is another food market. Known also as the downtown market. This is another local market, but especially restaurants, I think more. No, they do have like some meat stalls. They do have some ingredients to buy here as well, but this is especially known for restaurants to eat at, this market. But you step in here and it looks actually almost identical, a mini-sized version of the Great Market Hall. I love how with the really high ceiling and then with glass like on the sides, you get so much natural light in here. There's not even any lights on in the main part of the hall. It's just all this natural light coming in, which makes for a really nice environment. Looks amazing.
Hortobágyi palacsinta.
Hortobágyi palacsinta.
Yeah, Hortobágyi is like a location of Hungary, and palacsinta is a pancake. So.
Oh, okay, so it's a very regional. It's a
Yeah,
regional dish from a certain place in Hungary, and it is like it's like a pancake with chicken, I believe,
Yes.
in the middle. But then they add another drumstick to the top. Start over on this side of the pancake, so it's like an entire pancake roll with. Oh wow, it's like minced chicken inside of it, and it's like a few layers of the pancake, and it's all just like fully drenched in that sauce, that rich, thick, creamy sauce. And then how the pancake just absorbs all of that sauce as well. It smells amazing.
Nice. Really creamy.
I think it's all about that sauce. Yeah, it's creamy and sour from the sour cream. And then just the aroma of the paprika. And then the pancake, yeah, just like, it really does absorb all of that gravy with the minced meat in the middle. It's rich and heavy, but not overly rich. This is definitely a dish where you want to keep on resaucing as much as possible. And that just straight tastes like home cooking. And I love it when that cream starts to kind of swirl with the paprika, with the oil of the chicken. Downtown market, that was a great experience. They have a variety of different international food plus traditional Hungarian food, and it's a nice place to sit, good food and good environment. From here, we are gonna just take a little walk around because, oh man, I'm starting to feel the effects of all of the Hungarian food. So we're gonna walk around a little bit before we have one more final meal. We're gonna get a whole spread of all the different dishes, a bunch of different dishes, special Hungarian traditional dishes. We have decided to stop by to have a quick cup of coffee to get some energy for the next meal. This place is called Embassy Espresso. Very nice place in an old building, but really modern style. The aroma of the fresh roasted coffee just immediately hits you. This is exactly what I needed. Yeah, that's really good coffee. It's a lighter roast, so it's very fruity tasting, which I really love. From here, we're gonna jump into a taxi and we're on our way. It's just a little ways outside of town. It's not actually that far, but a traditional restaurant for some Hungarian dishes. That was about a 15-minute drive from the center of the city. We were in downtown. We were in the center of Budapest all day. It's good to be in the suburbs here, and this looks like a real laid-back spot. Inside, it's almost like a homely, like cabin kind of feel to it, but then we chose to sit out here on the patio, and it overlooks it's like a small field stadium. This menu is hugely impressive. The English one, there's tons of different dishes, but then the Hungarian one is like a whole picture styled, it's like a menu placemat. Liver meatball in a meat broth. And this is also a very common soup. Let's kind of break into the meatball. Oh yes, the liver ball.
It's very homemade again.
And because of the liver content of that meatball, it has a nice texture to it. And I think it's not fully liver. I think maybe like some meat as well.
They must have some meat.
It's kind of like spongy in texture. Chili sauce. Add a bit of this. How much would be good? That much?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay. And kind of stir that around. Oh yeah, nice. You can immediately see that color changing a little redder. Oh, that meatball is fantastic. Yeah, look, get a good look at that meatball texture. And add a little bit more of that chili sauce on top of there. And then just rejuice it, redunk in the soup. Well, that is like spongy liver. And yeah, with the chili sauce is a little bit on the salty side, so you can't add like too much of it. But additionally, we also got, this is a mushroom soup that's also very popular here. And there's a little bit of sour cream, I think, in it, but then there's carrots, there's lots of mushrooms in here. The mushrooms, oh, the texture of the mushrooms and like the bounciness of them is really nice.
It's very homemade.
Yeah, you can taste the freshness of the mushrooms.
Yep.
That is huge. Deep fried, like flotation devices, but we got the big size, which is 2 of them, and it's a combination of meat, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Meat and onions and things, like just an entire like handful of it deep fried into a puff with sour cream and cheese.
It's huge.
It's huge. And what's the name of this dish again?
It's matrai borzaska.
Matrai
Borzaska.
borzaska. And then we also got a porkot, which is, it's like the main stew of Hungary, one of the most common and favorite dishes. You have any recommendations on how to dig into this?
No,
Just
no
like
idea.
go hard?
Yeah, just go for it.
Wow. There's like meat and all sorts of things in there. Similar to the langos that we had, like in flavor, even the topping. Yeah, garlicky as well. One more bite of this before we try the... Look at the size of this compared to my face. It's huge. There's like so many layers of crunchiness. Okay, I think I need to balance the friedness out with some of the pickles, the pickled cucumber here. A little bit sweet, salty. The next dish that we got here, this is the porkot with the tripe. Then this is like a very Hungarian stew with paprika and served with noodles. And there's some, oh, I'll get that chili on this bite as well. Oh, the tripe is really soft and tender, spongy. It just sort of absorbs that, the very fragrant chili stew. It's real good.
What is that?
That was a great way to end. That's a very home-style restaurant, and that's gonna wrap up this entire food tour today. Mostly street food and food at the markets, the amazing markets of Budapest. The markets, especially the main market, the Great Market Hall, it's an absolute must when you visit this city when you're in Budapest. It's such a cool market. I wanna say a big thank you to Adam for showing us around, for taking us around, and I wanna say a big thank you to you for watching this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you, and if you're not already subscribed, click subscribe now and also click the little bell icon. That way you'll get notified of the next video that I publish. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Good night from Budapest.